All right. Hello, guys. Happy Thursday. It's so exciting to be in someone else's team page. So, all right, let me get started, and then you guys can just rewatch back. There's no option for me to invite people, so that's missing now. But hopefully you guys will see this and be able to come back and watch it. So, hello, my name is Carissa. I've been with the company now for 9 years. February 2012, I joined, and I'm super excited still to this day as if it was the first day I joined. I am a single mom of 2 boys. I'm 38 years old. I joined just to earn a little extra income to be able to do things independently and not have to depend on anyone else for added help financially. So that was my reason for joining. I had already prior done network marketing in the past, and I had tried already 2 other businesses. One was just too expensive. I was just not sure, like, why did I spend all this money knowing someone else won't do it? So that was just, me excited to jump in and not realizing no one else was able to do it too. That's just me. I jump in and then I ask questions later. Second business went great. I made a lot of retail cash, but I wasn't able to make residual income. And I'm like, okay, I need residual income because that's something I learned about a long time ago. And that's something I want to be able to earn, not just right now money, but I want to be able to have residual income coming in. So here comes this business, and I'm listening from a conference call. I got a text message about getting on a conference call. Yes, it was that long ago where it was conference calls with no videos. So I'm listening to this conference call. Melody McFarland was the one who was initiating it, and she was going over things, telling us about, going diamond and being able to get these cab bonuses, which are customer residual dinosaur, yes. Being able to get these customer bonuses, cab bonuses is the name of it. I forgot what it stands for, customer acquisition bonus. And I was excited because I'm like, it only took a couple people for me to be able to get to diamond. In my eyes, 24 was not a lot of people. So I was okay with that being the goal to get there. So it was only $99 to get started, and at that time they had the promotion for it to be $99. It was regularly $299, but they had the promotion for it to be $99, and that promotion ended the next day. So on that last day of the month, I joined. I used the credit card, got started. My enroller told me, okay, well, now that you got started, you need to make sure you get this booster kit. Me, I didn't ask any questions. I was just like, how much is it? He was like, $500. You're going to get 8 bags of wraps, a defining gel, a bag of greens, and something else. Oh, and Fat Fighters came with it. So I'm like, okay. So I paid the $500 to get that. Then from there, I started messaging people. Now, mind you, I'm sorry to rewind that story. When I got a message for me to get on an Opportunity Zoom conference call to listen, I also text like 4 people for them to get on too. I'm like, listen, this person wants me to get on and listen to this. You get on and listen too, and tell me what you think so we know too. So that's what I did. And then after we got off, I was excited. And I'm like, oh my gosh, did you hear? We only need 24 people to go diamond. That's nothing. So that's how we were. Now, fast forward, I went executive my second week in the business. My 2 people that came in, which was my best friend and one of my coworkers, they came in and they bought their booster kits also when they got started. That's already 400 BV, right? So now I'm executive with 1,200 BV already in my first 2 weeks. I had my launch party. I had my friends and family over. I made Rap Cash on the spot. I was just super excited by that because now I made Rap Cash at my first party. I wrapped like 8 people. At that time, we were charging $30 a wrap, and so you can calculate how much that was. So now I'm 2 weeks in the business, and I'm already got this executive rank. I now have my first party. I made cash from it. I got my first 4 loyal customers. At that time, it was 4 customers to get $100 shopping spree. I accomplished that, and now I'm addicted to Rap Cash now. Now I'm not even building a business anymore. I'm just addicted to Rap Cash. So from there, I started having tons of parties. I had parties for the rest of that year. I had 3 to 4 parties on the weekends. I had 2 parties during the week. At this time, I'm still working full-time, a medical assistant at an OBGYN office. I was there for 8 years. I'm still doing that full-time. After I get off at night, 6 p.m. at night, I have 5 or 6 people waiting for me at my house. I'm wrapping them. These are strangers that I met from Instagram and Facebook. And I'm wrapping them at my house. Then from there, I'm booking parties from that party. They're having parties for me. On a Saturday, I will book 3 parties back to back to back. I'm out on the weekends wrapping people. Now, I'm a red blue personality, so I'm excited first off that I'm making Rap Cash, which was literally a comma a week. So I was literally making over $1,000 a week rapping people, buying booster kits, mind you. So these wraps at that time was 8 in a box, plus a Defining Gel, Fat Fighters, and Greens for $500. Sorry, for $500. And so that gave me like, 32 wraps. I was buying these kits every 2 weeks. And then once I'm doing this and now I'm just continuing to rap people, this was just life for me the whole summer. I'm rapping people. This was my consistency. I'm having parties. My closing rate was 100%. Everyone was ordering at least a skinny pack, which was 80 BV, which was a wrap, Defining Gel, Fat Fighters. Each person was ordering that. I myself had lost 60 pounds in 6 months. So people see my results of me losing the weight, and I would ask them, you looking to tone? You're getting a skinny pack for 90, for one, I don't know how much it was, 112. Or you looking to lose weight. Then you're going to pay, it was like 100 BV or something for them to get that package. Everyone was doing it. Everyone was doing it. And it was super easy for me. At that time, we were wrapping people and measuring. I was showing them their results after that 45 minutes. We were excited. And like I said, I was a red blue. So I love the money, but at the same time, the blue was out because it was parties. People weren't, being, they weren't doing like they were supposed to. They weren't following the rules at the parties. They were still having liquor there. They were still having food there. So I'm going to all these different parties and I'm eating, I get all this free food. I get all this free stuff and everything. And so I'm like, this is life. Like, who wouldn't want life to be like this on the weekends? Low connection. Oh, there we go. So who wouldn't want life to be like this on the weekends or every day, where you just go to people's houses, wrap them, they give you $30 per person, they're getting great results, and then they become loyal customers with you where you get residual income, plus you're eating, you're having fun, y'all having a party, and that was my life for the first 2 years. Then I started learning about vending events, so I started getting into those and doing those all the time. That was my life for the first 2 years of my business. I was basically the party queen of my team and my organization because that's how much I was doing. And then I went to my first conference. I realized from that point, after making Ruby my second month, after that, I found out that I needed to have a bigger team. I needed to work on getting distributors. And I wasn't really focused on that. I was more focused on building customers and rap parties. So I had to learn how to balance it. So I left my first conference in January 2013. I was Ruby when I went. I left and I promoted to Emerald. March of 2013, I promoted to Diamond. April 2013, I promoted to Double Diamond and promoted my mom to Diamond. So I got a $10,000 bonus at Diamond. She got a $10,000 bonus at her Diamond, which was in April 2013. And so I remember that month clearly because my income just blew up. And I was enrolling people like water. And so it was so exciting. So from there, I'm now Double Diamond, still working full time. But at the same point, I have all these people that I work with that's now my customers or distributors with me. I have all these patients that are coming in that are customers too, because this business was not making me shut my mouth at work. I'm sorry. I was speaking to people as we went in the rooms, the ones I'm close with, telling them about what I did. They seen what I did. They see what my results. They seen what I was looking like, and I was having customers from it. Then I would start adding them to my social media. So they're still on my social media to this day, which helps out a ton. So nope, I'm on here. So that helped me out a ton. So now we're gonna fast forward to 2014. And 2014, like I said, I'm Double Diamond still. This was a year after hitting it. March 12th, 2014 was my last day working for someone. That was my last day being an employee of someone else. And I continued after that to then push my business even further. When I left that day, my check went up even more. And I'm like, wow. So basically, this business, this job was holding me back. And that's the way I looked at it. And then from that point on, I was 30 years old at that time. And now I'm able to change the trajectory on things. I'm able to change the perspective as what you think life looks like. Is it working for someone for the rest of your life? Or is you're distracting me? You can come back when I'm done. Thank you. So my perspective is, I was working for a long time, or am I going to now, this new life is telling me something different where now I'm no longer going to work for anyone else. So now my new goal is making sure I never have to work for someone else. It's the kids. They never come in here at night, but this one just decided he wanted to come in here. So that's what changed and made things different. And then 2014, my enroller quit 6 months after I joined, but I also had 3 levels of leadership above him. 2014, my triple diamond that was above him quit. The ambassador above her quit. No, the diamond above her quit, and the ambassador above her quit. All of them quit the same year, 2014. And all it did at that point was give me that means of now having to prove something, because now I'm the only person that stayed. Everyone else left the company in 2014, and I was the only one. Right? Because I have ADD. So like I squirrel out any second. So as soon as somebody or anything happens, I'm like, and I'll forget. But so all of them left. And now my only upline is the person that actually was the reason that I got started, which was Melody McFarland. So now Melody McFarland is my direct upline because of this business. Now the reason I joined is who I'm directly under. So things have their way of working each other out and working things out. And it actually opened my business up even more, because now not only did I just only know my only organization, which was my team, and the team above them, because she kept us close-knit and all together. Now I'm being exposed to more people. Now I see Melody's organization, all the leaders she have, how friendly everyone is, how amazing these people are, how much each of us can learn from each other. I'm learning the one team, one mission type of way. I'm learning from, I'm, like I said, red, blue personality here. So I'm learning from a yellow's perspective on things, how to love more, how to be more open, how to share more, and it benefits you, which it did. That year, I pushed towards triple diamond. And in April of 2015, I went triple diamond. And I was one of those people where I hear different stories as people would say, like, mid-month, you'd be like, oh my God, nope, the promotion ain't happening. It's not happening. Nope. Because that was me. And I text that message to Melody twice. I was like, oh, never mind. It's not happening. Somebody didn't get this done. So this promotion is not happening. This is the 15th of the month. Mark then came out with a promotion. I had drove up to Michigan, which was like a 12-hour drive from New Jersey. And he announced the BOGO Wraps. And when he announced that promotion, I literally was like excited. When he announced that, I enrolled 72 loyal customers in 3 days. 72 loyal customers. That changed my whole business. And that month, I went triple diamond. And it was just a change of being able to see that, it can happen. And that month was a long month. It was a trying month. I was supposed to have 5 people. Oh, cool. Yes. Jersey girl here. I just don't sound like I'm from Jersey because my parents are from Alabama. So I don't sound like I'm where I'm from, but I'm from Jersey. But I was supposed to have 5 people go with me to Michigan for It Works Way, or I forgot what it was called at the time. It Works University, a conference in Michigan. And everybody backed out. And I was the only one still I wanted to go because I wanted to be around everyone else that was going to be there. I'm a FOMO person. Like, I can't miss stuff. I will have FOMO. So I lied to my mom, told her people were still going because I didn't want her to know I was going by myself. And I drove that 12 hours by myself going there. We had energy drinks, I think, at the time, so I was sucking those down. Drove there by myself because I knew I had to be there. had the room to myself, got the information I needed to get, and I left that event and came back and was on fire because I knew I needed that to go triple diamond. And that's what did it for me. So now we can fast forward to me now. I'm still home full time. I have my kids that are now 10. My 10-year-old is autistic. I have my other kid about to be 16 this month. And I also full-time take care of my dad who has dementia. So my plate is always full, and it does not stop me from still being able to work my business because I'm very structured with things now. So I'm able to working on a structured basis to not be so overwhelmed. It took time, but I'm at a state now where, thank God, I am so structured to be able to have a little bit of me time, to be able to also have some business time, and then also be able to take care of everything that need to be taken care of. So that's my story in a nutshell. Oh, and then, of course, this business has helped me through so many different challenges, of course. The passing of my mom in December 2019 and being able to have the right people around me that has kept me in a great space and being that uplifting spirit that's needed. And it just helped so much. Yes, I got 2 boys. Yes, 2 boys. And I'm a tomboy, so I didn't need no girls. Boys are the perfect for me. So let's get into some things, okay? Some things I came on here to talk to you guys about, because that was my story in a nutshell, even though there's probably more, but 9 years of story is a lot to sum up. I want to talk to you guys. Where is it? Oh, I want to talk to you guys about customer retention. So I'm someone that's big on, I can't find my bigger box, but it's okay. I'm someone that's big on customer retention. I love to keep track of my customers. I love to speak to them. I love to make sure no orders decline. I love to manage their accounts, and that's just me. So I want to show you guys something that I do. And I literally have a 9 out of 10 rate right now with my customer retention. Like literally, it'll be that 1 that will decline. That's just that 1. So, that 1 is, oh, I'm sorry, Carissa. It'll be next week. I'll have it on there. I'm so sorry. It'll be that 1, but it's fine. That 1 will happen. So everybody, it can't be 100%. So here's what I do so you guys understand. And I'm not green, okay? I'm not green. I picked some green up because I had a couple green sideline sisters that filtered a little bit on me, and that's where some green came from. But this system has worked for me, and I'm very I'm more so paper oriented than I am computer. So I do everything based around this way. So, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. So I have a 1 to 25 here, right? I'm a winger too, so I do everything based off the fly in my pants, the seat of my pants type of person. So I have a 1 to 25 here, right? So this 1 to 25 is basically filled with each person that has an auto ship that's supposed to run on a certain day. And that's the date that I put their card in for. So I have certain people here. Everyone card will have their name, ID number, phone. I'm not that green because I'm behind on writing these cards. So I still got to write this month's cards. I got to write the 15th of last month to now cards. So I'm behind on cards, okay? I still got like 15 of these, maybe 20 of these to fill out. But anyway, I put their name, the date that they're going to actually process. I put their, I can actually show you one here. So I put the name, phone number, email, their Instagram, Facebook, depending on whichever way I speak to them. ID, password, because I'm usually the one that do their passwords for them. Or if they did it, then I still have it because I'm always the one that organizes their accounts for them. So what I do is I message them a day or two after they actually, after they order. And I say, hold on, I got it here. So this is what helps me out. So first off, I got this first message that I say, thank you so much for placing your order with me. Your next order is set for blah, blah, blah date. I got this. I'm going to send it to you. Because I'm very detailed. Even though I'm kind of a rainbow. I picked some green up because of the pandemic. So I send this to them. And so it just says, thank you so much for being a loyal customer with me. And congratulations on jumpstarting your way to a better you. The next order is set for blah, blah, blah. But we can edit it. And I just tell them some of the perks that they get with it. And then 2 days later, they hear from me again because I'm not a one and done person. I like to talk to them. I like to let them know that I'm not just somebody that's looking to just take their money and that's it. I want them to actually see that I'm a real person and that I actually care and pay attention. And I get tons of, what's that called? Compliments about how great my customer service is. So I continue it. So next thing I do is literally 2 days later, I check and see if it's shipped because that's how fast it is. So then I send them this message. Hey, how are you? Just letting you know your order shipped. Did you see the email with the tracking number? Now, this is doing a couple of things. This is letting them know that their order shipped. This is me following up with them so that they know I'm real. This is also me making sure they get the email so that now it's not in their spam accounts anymore. And now they get them so that they get the future ones, which has the reminders about their auto ship, the ones that also tells them about their, all those promotion emails we get about different products and stuff. They get those emails too. So this is doing a lot of stuff at the same time, okay? So that's that message. And then once it's time for I also do a follow-up Tuesday. So I'll go through my list on Tuesdays and I'll do a follow-up Tuesday with them and say something like, hey, it's follow-up Tuesday. I check in with all my customers on Tuesday, just checking to see if you started your product. How's it going? Any questions needed? I do something like that. Hey, okay, I'm just doing a check-in to see how okay. Did you have any idea what you wanted to get for this month? Okay, so then the next message is, hey, how are you? Just doing a check-in so we can decide what we're going to do for this month's order. Did you have any idea what you wanted to get for this month's order? So this is me speaking to them again. So they don't keep the same products each month. Sometimes they change it out. And because I'm giving them options to upgrade, to upsell their orders, this is what happens. So I'll have people that will start off with one product maybe, and they'll upgrade it to, I'm lying. Not many people start off with one product, but I just want to give you guys an example. So they'll start off with 2 products and they'll upgrade to more. Or they'll start off with the pick 2 and maybe they'll upgrade to pick 3. That's a lie again. They usually always get pick 3. But they'll get pick 3, maybe they want to get pick 4 now, something like that. So this is just a way for me to upsell them. Right. There's no surprises for orders. I on purpose do that. I want to make sure that they feel like this subscription is not a subscription, because I know me personally, I can't keep up with subscriptions. So it feels better where I'm just keeping in touch with them and I'm managing it. So that way I know what date it's going to process and what you want to order. So that helps them out too. And then I don't send them another email saying that the order shipped again because you got the last one, so you know what to expect. And that's literally what I do to keep the orders coming. And then otherwise, I always keep all my cards. This is not all of them. I have a bigger index box that's bigger and longer. They got a ton of them in it, and I can't find it because they're my older ones, and they've been purged now anyway. Whatever that word is, they do after 2 years. They did that to them anyway, so it's fine. But I keep all my LC ones, so that way I can go back, because I have a lot of old LCs that place orders just because. They don't place them on auto ship. They just place them just because. And then this also helps me with my LCs that are on auto ship that then want to stay past their 3 months, because a lot of my LCs stay on past 3 months. I wish I had this message saved. Darn it. I think I do. I think I don't. Hold on. Man, I ain't got it saved. But what the message is that I send them for after the 3rd month, when the 4th month come, I'll say something like, congratulations on your 4th month. Everything's Amazon for me. I go straight on Amazon and everything, buy it all. So I say something like, hey, how are you? Just checking in again for you this month. Congratulations on finishing your 3 orders. I want to let you know, if you order with me this month, I'm going to also send you some free samples for doing so. Did you still want to continue with ordering? Something like that. And that way they order again, and they have that 4th month, because on month 4, they get samples in their order. So if you didn't know that, that's an incentive for them to stay on for that 4th month. So you can use that. So it makes it sound like you're sending samples when really it works as sending them, but it makes it sound better. So you can always say, you, so it sounds better. And that way they feel more personal about it. And they stay on. So it helps out too. I gotta go back to Dollar Tree. Well, yeah. So, and they get so many samples. They do get a lot of samples. And then what I do for month 5 is, hey, how are you? Just checking in with you. Well, of course, I'm checking in between, but hey, how are you? Just checking in with you. How did you like the samples? Which one did you like better? And then, guess what? We can swap out they pick 2, pick 3, And I don't even use the word pick 2. I don't know why I'm doing that, but just because it's y'all. I swap out their pick 3, and then now they get that instead. So that's what my, how do you encourage people to do the auto ship? Oh, well, I mean, it's simple. I say, hold on, I got a word board here. It don't sound like the word auto ship. I'm just saying you place in 3 orders. And because I'm keeping up with them, it still don't feel like an auto ship because I'm the one that's in contact with them. So I'm speaking to them. So it still doesn't feel like an auto ship. It just feels like they're placing 3 orders because I'm in contact with my customers. So so everybody's different. But me personally, it's just them placing 3 orders. So it doesn't feel like an auto ship because I am in contact with them. I'm the one speaking to them. Hey, how are you? Your next order is for da 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 da. So that way they know everything in advance. I also send out a thank you card to all my customers, and that thank you card has the catalog with it, like the link for the catalog. It also says thank you so much for being a customer with me. Text me when you get this card and I'll send you a free sample, something like that. It says. I didn't get that many that text me, so yeah. So that's that. Let's go on to the next topic. The next topic is Follow-Up Friday. So for me, Follow-Up Friday is important because that's the day that everybody get paid. That's the day that I get the most customers in. That's the day that I want to focus on the most. So that's the day that I check in with everybody who didn't order or was supposed to order and didn't. Or this is the day that I already have wrote down of people that are supposed to order. So for me, tomorrow, I have 4 people tomorrow that's supposed to order. I only need 2 more to get my $100 shopping spree. So I only need 2 of these 4 plus whoever extra I add on in between now and then. And I actually got 1 that's supposed to order tonight. So that should only mean 1 out of 4 need to really order. But anyway, so Follow-Up Friday for me is important. Everything I do is on a urgency basis. I do everything based off urgency. So when I put a post up, my post is I'm looking for 2 people who are looking to grow their hair out. I'm looking for 2 people that are da-da-da-da-da. I'm looking for 1 more person because it's Friday. I'm only looking for 1 person because it's Friday. I'm looking for 1 person for da-da-da-da-da. Or 1 spot just opened up where I have 1 spot that just opened up for someone who's looking to target their midsection. Like that. So I always do that. Or I'll start off with 2 people that morning and make it 1 person that afternoon. Now, here's a tip on that, okay? I tell my team this too, and I want to tell y'all. If you only enroll, and I'm sorry I told y'all I'm red blue. If you only enroll 2 people a month, please don't put out a post that says I'm looking for 4 people or 5 people. Just put the post out and say I'm looking for 1 person who is on a budget of $40 a month and want to lose up to 20 pounds in the next 3 months. Something like that. You know, just 1 person. Because if you don't mass enroll as it is, don't put those large numbers out there. You're looking for urgency. So that means put the smaller goals. And guess what? If you say 1 person and you get 15 people that comment, they don't know who actually was the one that ordered. So, and everybody that comment ain't going to order because that's just the law of numbers. So some will order later, some ain't order right now. And those people that order later, then you can tell them, okay, great, I'll save you a discount code. Or those ones that say, how long are you going to have this deal? Okay, my reply back is, when did you need to get started? I can save it for that date. So that's how I come back against it. So it stops them from thinking they got to the next year to order when my discount links are limited. Also, for people who were supposed to order that didn't order, I can say something along the lines of, hey, I just opened up, like this is for Follow-Up Friday. Hey, I just opened up another discount link. Or I just got another discount code for you to get started. Were you still interested? Or another thing I do is for people who... or for people that was supposed to order and didn't, I give them 2 days. I'll reply back maybe a couple hours later and say, hey, did you get the place to order? If they don't say nothing, I'll let it go for that day. I'll come back tomorrow. Hey, the discount link is about to expire. Were you able to place your order or did you need help? If they don't say nothing then, okay. Now I'll come back this day 2. No, day 3. I'll come back on day 3 now. And because I like to do my stuff through social media and I utilize Facebook and Instagram, I'll go in there, hit hold and delete, and I delete the link. And I say, hey, the discount link has expired. Let me know if you're still interested because I have one more link left. Did you still want to get started? And then they'll say, oh my gosh, yes. And then I'll regenerate another link and put it back. So that's urgency. That's letting people know not to play with your time. It's also letting people know you only got a little bit of codes left, so they need to hurry and hop to it like they're supposed to. So that helps me with pushing my business. And remember, guys, if like I said, if you're not a mass enroller, if you're not enrolling a lot, then I only have one person, only have one spot left. I only got da-da-da-da-da. Give me that link back. Right? That link gone. And I delete them too. I don't keep the links. I delete them. I actually had one person call customer service to place their order one day earlier this week. They called to place their order to get the order because I deleted the link. So they wanted that order bad. So guess what they did? They went through customer service and placed the order. So it still fell under me, which was great. But that's what they did. So, So if they really want it, they want it, right? Okay. So another thing I do on Follow-Up Fridays or in general is I always do a countdown. So I'll always start at looking for 10 people, looking for 5, looking for 4, looking for 3, looking for 2. I always do that. So that's just me because I know I'm able to enroll because I'm pushing. Because of this new promo, I've been able to get my $100 2 times now. And I got 3 LCs last week when went no promo. And this week I'm working to get my 5 again. So I'm pushing to get my enrollments up, of course. So I'm able to make those enrollments. So I'm able to say I'm looking for 6 or 7 people. I don't say 10 anymore. It's limited because I want those spots taken. So from there, I just do a countdown. I also make sure I post receipts. Receipts meaning proof. I post in reference to whenever anyone orders, I'll make a post and say, thank you such and such for your order. And I'll put what the product is on it. It'll be a picture of that product. And I'll put the thank you for whatever they ordered. Let me see. I don't think I can post pictures. Nope, I can't post pictures. I have to post it afterwards. But I do that too. So, and I put it in my stories also. And then the people will comment and they'll say, you're welcome, because that's what they do. So they actually, a lot of people look forward to me shouting them out for placing their order. Like literally, they will text me or inbox me if they did not see their shout out for placing their order. It's ridiculous. So as much as we look for recognition, customers do too. So I make sure I do that. Let's go over DT codes. So same thing goes with the DT codes. Urgency. You may have 5, you may have 3, but guess what? I got one spot that just opened up today. I got one code for you to get started for half off. Who's looking to earn extra income? Same way, utilize urgency. And that helps out so much because I'm sorry, a lot of people will sit there because they say, she got 10 spots. I ain't gonna comment yet. I don't need it. Versus that one spot. Like I literally had people sign up with me because I said I got one spot open to grow your hair. And just from that, she ended up ordering the hair vitamins and adding on weight loss. So it was just the fact that post stuck out for her to do it. And also, I don't leave my posts up. I'll leave my posts up maybe 12 hours and then I take it down. I don't post a lot of before and afters. I put them in my stories. I post on my page more so questions. That's just me. That's how I operate. Everything's a question. It's who's looking to lose 20 pounds, up to 20 pounds in 3 months with a budget of $40 a month. I have 2 spots available, say 40 or something like that. Or who wants to take 2 gummies to help with slimming their such and such comment, replies, gummies. I always do action words because that's just me. I love call to action. That's how I bring everyone to me. And I do the same thing with host to post. I do call to action, text tone to, and the phone number is there. And that way they can utilize posting a graphic for me to get those, to text me. And people text me. I get texts from doing host to post and put my phone number on a graphic. And then it helps out too with the person that's actually posting for you. This is a tip. So this is a subliminal tip, right? So if somebody was supposed to order or somebody asked for info and you inbox them the info and then they went silent, go silent, and then they comment to be a part of your host of posts, but they ain't comment back to actually say they was interested in what they were supposed to order, right? I will give you a graphic about the product that you were interested in so that now you can see it, and when you post it and see your friends interested in it, it makes you order. That's what I do. So that's another little moment for you guys that you can use, because that helps you with those people that's been interested that ain't saying like they were supposed to. So that's helpful too. They never know how many codes you really have. Exactly. And they don't need to know. You don't need to put out there, I got 5 codes. They just gave me 5 codes, because guess what? They're going to wait till you got 1 code left. That's just what they're going to do. So just be intentional. I'm very intentional. And it don't take me much time. Like, I literally will put a post up before I go to bed and let it sit while I'm asleep, and wake up the next morning and answer it. And then from there, I'll take down the post, because now I filled 1 spot. So now I'm going to take down the post and put up another post and say 3 spots left. And then I'll reword the words a little bit, or I'll talk about something different and then come back later with something else, you know? So that's how I post. And I don't even have to do a lot of before and afters. I actually get more people interested from my questions than I do from posting before and afters. So that's what makes me not even keep them up, because they don't really do much. So I put them in my stories, and people really still just reply to the questions. So I hope this has helped. I'll do a quick Jeopardy and wait for you guys. If anybody has a question, you can ask now, because I think I answered everything. Dang, I was 35 minutes. That was a whole Zoom right there. I'm most productive at night, so this is my time that I'm the most productive. Plus, I'm fired up from a Zoom we just finished anyway. So that also is another reason. I don't think I missed any questions. You're welcome. I always try to answer all the questions. That's another thing. So if you know somebody asked you a question that's in relation to anything that you talked about, I always put that answer in my reply. And that way, that question is answered for anybody in the future that may ask it. That's another thing I do. So that stops people from asking a question. Like, maybe they'll ask, is it vegan? Maybe they'll ask how many times you're supposed to take it. Maybe they'll ask, maybe I'll word about, becoming a customer a certain way that don't make sense. I'll change it over. Or, something like that. So anytime somebody asks you a question, it's always great to keep that question in your head and then rechange your scripts around each one to help out with making sure those questions are always answered in the future. So that's the way I think, and that stops people from asking me questions. Because my things always have it in it. If you guys weren't on my enroll-a-thon that I did, I'll put that board in here that I did last week. I'll put that board in here, and that board has my different host posts that I use that works, a gummy post I use that works in the replies, a rap post, the different thank you graphics that I use and how it looks so that you can format it. I also sell a lot of sample packs, so I have a sample script in there. I also have some follow-up scripts in here too, and I'll put that board in there. Can I actually, nope, I can't. I'll send it afterwards. Oh, shoot. Did it really work? Get the boards app. Oh, snap. There we go. So hopefully this helped you guys. Thank you so much as well. Thank you, Chrissy, for inviting me, and enjoy your night, guys. This was amazing. Okay, you're welcome. So utilize it. That's the last thing. Utilize it. That's all you got to do. Just utilize everything. Bye.